Hi everybody, Holly here with another QHHT Session segment. This one's this one's a lot of fun. So, my client had several extraterrestrial experiences, which many of my clients have had. It's a great thing to explore in QHHT. What was up with that? And but she had always had a lot of fear associated with what she had recognized and maybe what she hadn't recognized in her experiences. And so she asked a really great question, or we got into this really interesting conversation, which was about why the fear? Why are humans so afraid of the ET experience? Now, they do look kind of funny, as the higher self tells my clients. I'm sure we look kind of funny to them too. But there can be some other reasons why maybe what we've been exposed to are presenting some fear for us for experiences that maybe we shouldn't be afraid of. So listen in to this QHHT Session segment where we understand a little bit about the fear associated with our ET experiences. Now, had lots and lots of interesting experiences, she thinks, with people from other planets and those kinds of things. What can you tell her just in general about these experiences that might be different from other people or might be a little special even for her?
She has a great fear of extraterrestrials.
Mm-hmm.
She believes they're there, but she doesn't want to accept it. The fear is blocking so much of what she can do with this information. There is a purpose for it. And that is to tell others not to be afraid, but she has to stop being afraid.
Yeah, where'd her fear come from? What's up with that? Is that just like from society or family, or is it for some other reason? Why is she afraid?
Well, they're so different in appearance. And she doesn't like they can read her mind. She absolutely abhors that. If they can read hers, she wants to read theirs.
Oh, I see. Seems unfair.
And they don't mean her harm, but they're not all knowing, and mistakes can be made.
Very good. Very good. So it does seem interesting for her to have this fear, but yet part of her reason for even being here or having these experiences is to help other people get over their fear.
Yes.
I see. So then what advice do you have for her to get over her fear?
She's recently acknowledging that when she thinks about them, she puts up a barrier for a smooth contact. They wanted her attention with those marks, and she wanted it brought out into her community that this was happening. Scary to her.
Well, what advice do you have for her so that they aren't so scary?
She has to acknowledge that fear, and she's starting to do that. And she has to, she thinks she's open to this, but she's blocking it because her entire life was not, this is not a reality. And
it's different.
Yeah. So she fights that, but she's beginning to, they had to mark her so she would know. There's nothing else that could have done that.
That's what she needed for her proof, if you will.
Yes, and she still struggles with it.
Yeah, okay, very good. Very good. And I'm guessing, but I don't want to guess, because that the marks happened when she was asleep or when she wasn't aware of it, then it wasn't so scary for her.
Oh, it was scary.
Uh-huh. But it wasn't as scary.
It's blocked. It's blocked when it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
She has seen different ET people.
Mm-hmm.
She's still blocking those images.
Mm. And
they're allowing that because of that fear.
Mm-hmm.
But so much work can be accomplished if she would stop that.
Very good. Very good. And if I heard you correctly earlier, all she has to do is acknowledge that she is afraid to start releasing the fear.
Yes, and she's acknowledging that when she thinks about them, her head goes back and forth and very fast, and the fear just rises in her stomach, and there's no need at all.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
These people who have been in contact with her are friendlies. There's no harm to her.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
But it's accepting their help and their knowledge.
Very good. Very good. If I heard you correctly earlier, so it's important for her to accept their help and knowledge, for her to help other people with that help and knowledge. Did I hear that right?
Yes, there are many people in her community, unknown to her, that are suffering from this. And she would put out little hints, like to hairdresser or salesperson, and nobody is acknowledging it. And she doesn't want to be known as a extraterrestrial acknowledgement of them.
Mm-hmm.
She has to go beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's coming. It's coming the day that we will have complete knowledge of our world, in which now has been kept secret to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming, and we need to accept that. People are frightened. We have to get rid of the lower dimensional entities are creating this. And they have to know, all of us have to know, that that's what's coming from. And these extraterrestrials are they seeded Earth. God, I was in charge of everything, but they actually put it together to create humans and to put them in the position that they are now. The desire to move them forward is almost critical. They're destroying the planet, and they need to get the help that can be offered to them, but they have to accept it, and they have to do it.
Very good. The humans, meaning.
Yes.
The humans have to accept it, and and the humans have to do it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Very good. But the people from the other planets, they're here to help the humans accept it.
They live here. Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
Those that want to own the Earth and get rid of the humans. Part of their process is the hybrid process that's going on right now, and that's a smaller fraction. But my light is not being shown or accepted as it should be to further this progress along.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So it's almost like that makes it even more urgent and important for people to talk about accepting and the knowledge from the friendly people from other planets.
Yes,
it would seem.
In order to help us accomplish that. That's part of why she came to Earth.
Right. Very good. Very good.